Hey people, injured here, 3v3, Faction War. This is Angel Gate and Imperial Guard versus Space Marines, Game 3. For the Imperial Guard, we have Yarrick's Commissar Lord with offense and support fights in melee combat and begins the game with a refractor field. This is a Steel Legion. Alongside Adila switching back to the Inquisitor. Offensive commander lots great control abilities and a bit of support, begins in melee combat but can get some ranged options. And Angry Birds Lord General fleeing from a force commander, getting into the garrison there. Ranged commander, really awesome defense and support capabilities, and begins with a retinue as you saw. Now stepping in for Twalali and Zato, we have Max Power first up as a force commander. Very good offense fights in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support with buffs. Also stepping in is Topi as a Techmarine, starts off range combat, puts up some good damage, can also support with structures and repair and wade into melee. And rounding off the team, it's the ever-present Noisy's Apothecary support commander that fights in melee combat, begins with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. So Space Marines march onwards, winning the first two games. Can they get a 3-0 victory and end up only dropping one game from the 9? That would be pretty amazing. Imperial Guard capping up the bottom, nicely done. Sentinel as that really powerful early tool for Imperial Guard just to keep the Space Marines at bay. Might be able to shoot up these scouts. Also the force commanders in retreat. Sentinel baiting the stomp, doesn't actually use it and does force off Max's army, and it's all blue bottom. Can they node them up? They should be noding them up. They node up one of them. Yarrick capping top, 485, 486 very early on. With a 2-to-1 for the Space Marines, but soon to be 2-to-1 for Imperial Guard. Look at this, triple gens up really quickly there. And we have 1 gen and triple gens also for the Space Marine team. Angry Bird coming towards the center now, where Max Power is. So it's a 2v2 fight, and there's that Holy Fire from the Holy Brazier. There's the double cap. The Inquisitor able to decap this. Nicely done. Tactical Marines using their Kraken bolts to try and shoot down the Sentinel, doing extra damage to the heavy infantry armor that it has. So close. They were so close in that first game, the Imperial Guard team. Is he going to decap the Sentinel? No. The Commissar Lord's going to decap, and he's going to shoot up the gens. Here comes Noisy. Are we going to see some purification vials on this, what can be a very tight map? Devastator setting up for Topi, kind of blending into the background there with that colour scheme. Oh, we have a flamer up for Noisy, so we might see him try to go for a power bash after this engagement, assuming they force off Yarrick, which I assume they will. He's against 2 players here. Sniper scouts getting shots in from Topi. Adila is off the field. Oh, he's gone mid again. Guards want to take the garrison, do they? Yes, they do. Nisu. Oh, he's going top. What is he up to? Yarrick fighting 2 still. With some Inspire Courage on his guardsmen, who eventually are able to retreat out, and the Sentinel backing away. So they're going to get their power bashed. Maybe not completely, but they're going to lose something here. Inquisitor trying to hold things up with her Holy Brazier and Holy Pie, and there's a Hammer of the Witches on the Tactical Marines. Might prompt the Apothecary to heal them if he hasn't used it already. Catechins on the field for Adila. Wow, double Catechins. Was not expecting that. He's got the Demolition Man on the way already, boosting their health and giving them the improvised explosive. One of the generators goes down. The Sentinel in trouble here. Don't think it's going to get away. No. Goes down. Was really risky to bring it in for that stomp, and he loses it. Catechins forcing the Apothecary off, but that Devastator coming into play again. There's the smoke shell, giving suppression immunity and a big chunk of damage resistance to ranged weapons as well. Commissar Lord now getting into melee combat. Does he have his power sword? I don't think he's got the power sword up in any of the games. Did he get it in the first game? I don't think he did. He's got carapace armor though, which buffs up the Commissar Lord when he uses Inspire Courage, but down he goes there. 422, 445, being really annoying the Space Marine team with these Devastators. They need some spotters up. Yarrick needs to get spotters. I don't think Adila can because he's got double Catechins. Meanwhile, bottom, they have 2 gens, and Angry Bird so far is keeping Max at bay. Flame attack to the Marines. Wow, burning the crap out of this heavy weapon squad, which is suppressed by the Devastators. Needs to get it out of there. 391, 445. Does it get away? Yes. Took them ages to start firing again. Assault Marines for Noisy coming bottom. Now it's Adila who's fighting too. Sorry, Angry Bird who's fighting too at the bottom. And more tactical Marines from Noisy. From a drop pod right up here, and he's getting the flamer for the power bash. This thing doesn't even have gens on it though. What's that all about? Did he get bashed already? Oh, beacon and turret. Pretty strangely placed, but we'll see how they do. Easy to flank around the top and go after it, but it's doing work right now. 372, 445. Angry Bird fighting 2, needs to be careful. Preserve your stuff, preserve it. Yeah, no gens up here. Very, very odd. Just going to wait around for it, I think. Going to wait around for those generators to come up. 372, 441. Angry Bird goes tier 2. I suppose they had this bottom power for so long. Oh, there we go. Triple gens up. Now we can burn them down once they were complete. Heavy weapon squad forcing tactical Marines off that flaming off the garrison, but they just retreat back to the beacon, as you can see. Here come double guardsmen with Yarrick's guardsmen as well alongside. Can they get... Oh, they're getting flamers up, trying to bash power themselves, but look at this Devastator. Already knows Sir Topi that they're coming around here. He moves them. What is he doing? That was very strange. Just about to start firing and he moves them back a little bit. Meanwhile, Noisy is getting his bash on. It's not looking good for the Imperial Guard. All these power bashes. Scouts just hanging out. And now the red team have the bottom back, with double Devastators covering it. Angry Bird going to have a struggle to get back in there. Needs support from Adila's Catechins, I think. Tier 2 for Noisy, tier 2 for Max. Angry Bird already there, Yarrick halfway there. Blue team have the contested. There's just going to be a bunch of Manticores in base for the Imperial Guard team. Is that why they went for this map? We'll see. 90 power though, isn't it, to get a Manticore up? Yarrick can get one soon-ish. Meanwhile, bottom, Angry Bird still trying to push against all of this stuff. There's even a turret there. It's going to be so difficult to push. I don't think you should bother trying right now. Just abandon it and push mid. Force Commander has his teleporter up and going for the power fist. Just preempting those Manticore purchases. 372, 382. Beacon still around, supporting all of this stuff. The turret has gone down though. 371, 382, 2-1 for the Space Marines. And can the Imperial Guard get back into this? Adila goes tier 2. Sir Topi, the last player to go. Ouch, purification vials on retreat. Still pretty damn painful. And they're going to get their power bash again, I think. 360, 382. Angry Birds needs to try and stop fighting this. There's just too much stuff here. Sir Topi's Techmarine is down here. It's like he's fighting parts of all 3 players here. He needs to stop trying. Go mid. 356, 382. Manticore on the way for Yarrick. Not looking good for the Imperial Guard team right now. Stormtroopers are up. No kit though. And here comes that Inquisitor with Interrogator's armor. Inspire courage on those guardsmen, doing big chunks of damage to these Assault Marines, but not before they wipe out some guardsmen for Adila. 356, 370, yeah. Angry Bird needs help, or Angry Bird needs to stop going here. Needs to move up. Abandon. It's just 2 generators. Abandon it. Push mid, bash, and cap and stuff. Oh, they decapped the VP somehow. I think that was Adila. Force gone on level 2, and it's got Stone Guard veterans up max. Here's the Manticore. Is he going to change things? Angry Bird also has one, of course. Power completely bashed and decapped. They are seriously power starved now. Just plus 29 per minute, as you can see there, in Space Marines with plus 69. That's more than 1 power a second they're getting. 342, 370. Tactical Marines with Flamer. I might go and look at these gens again using these narrow pathways above the stairs. 338, 370. Yeah, not looking good for the Imperial Guard. Manticore on the way for Adila. Triple Manticores is what they're going to have. Look at those double flamers from Noisy. Absolutely roasting those guardsmen. Is he going to get a close range Manticore strike here? Has he fired it already? Why is he not firing it? He must have fired it already. Purification Vials throw. Right on the Catechins as well. Ouch. And he gets away, the Apothecary. Level 4 with that axe. 324, 370. Another Manticore for Angry Bird. They have 4 up now. But here's a Dreadnought from Noisy. Topi with that plasma cannon. Ouch. Wiping out Catechins almost. Oh. And blue team concede. Is that a premature concede with all those Manticores up? I'm not sure. Because look, they lost all of their power completely. The bottom was locked down completely. Space Marines were cruising into tier 3. I mean, they could have got a couple of really good Manticore volleys off and changed the game, but they have conceded. And Space Marines do win the series 3-0 and continue their march in faction war dominance. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And a big thank you to all of the players who took part. Yarrick, Adila, Angry Bird, Topi, Tolali, Zato, Noisy, Max Power, and of course, and that's it. That's all of them, right? Hope I didn't miss one. Anyway, I'll see you next time.